Gustavus Adolphus College has never officially recognized a Mr. Gustavus, but if they did, Don Swanson would have been one of the first names considered by those who have been around the college for the last 50 years.
He was a real tough down lineman, probably lacked a lot of speed, like most of us did then, but just a good, sound athlete. He was a good team man, good leader. Got a lot of things done. It was fun to play with him.
A Minneapolis, Minnesota native, Swanee came to St. Peter in the fall of 1951 to become a teacher and play football. And what began innocently grew into a full-fledged love affair with the college on the hill that would last until cancer claimed his life in the fall of 2009.
I think Don, early on, demonstrated the fact that he cared a whole lot about this place and about our team. And as the years went on, that never dimmed.
While the cliche bleeding black and gold is often thrown around by Gusty alums, it was thought by many to be a true statement for Swanson, who spent his entire adult life supporting the college in every way possible.
We've had a lot of football alumni who have done a lot of good things for the teams. I don't think anybody ever made that such a personal issue as Donnie did. He was there when you needed him. He did what you needed to do. He was a high school coach. He didn't have any money, but he managed to be able to make contributions to the program that still lasts.
A 4-year letter winner as an offensive lineman for the legendary Golden Gusty football teams of the early 50s, Swanee was a member of Gustavus teams that won 4 consecutive Minnesota Intercollegiate Athletic Conference titles from 1951 through 1954. Compiling a record of 28-5-1 overall and 23-1 in league play. A tenacious competitor, Swanson was described by his coach, mentor, and friend, Lloyd Holly Hollingsworth, as one of the smartest players he's ever coached. The camaraderie Swanee developed with his teammates on the gridiron inspired him to encourage young men to pursue their academic and athletic dreams at Gustavus for the next 50 years.
Whatever the cause, he wanted to make sure that Gustavus kept their name in where people could see it and hear about it. He started those breakfasts in the suburbs, and I think he did it because he knew St. Olaf had one, and that could never happen. And he did it really well, and I think that's the kind of gift he gave to us all the time.
A tireless promoter of the college and its football program, Swanson persuaded hundreds of young men to attend Gustavus, and many of them went on to play significant roles for the Golden Gusties, including his son Scott in the mid-'80s.
And having, of course, a son having played here, and ironically, now that Donnie's gone, Billy Hammerlin passed away just a short time ago. Their sons were born in the same hospital on the same day and played on the same team. Now that's small college right there.
In addition, Swanee used his connections as a high school football coach and athletic director to help Gustavus players find coaching positions throughout the state after they graduated. He also founded the Gusty Football 50-Year Club, a group of former players who had donned the black and gold more than 50 years ago. This group gathered every homecoming to welcome new members, celebrate the past, and cheer on the current team. In May of 2004, Swanson was honored by Gustavus with a Distinguished Alumni Citation in Education, one of the highest honors awarded by the college. A science and physical education teacher at Patrick Henry High School for nearly 30 years, Swanson was also a successful coach, football, wrestling, and track and field, and athletics director. In addition, Swanee served as the president of the Minneapolis Coaches Association and the Minnesota State Football Coaches Association.
Coaches with whom Donnie coached in that city league, how much affection there is between them for him because of his leadership ideas. And the high school coaches, I think, when I think of Peter being here now, Donnie was on the ground floor of that. And he saw Patrick Henry kind of become, the whole Minneapolis Conference was in bad trouble. And Donnie was one of those that kept fighting for it and fighting for it.
He founded the MFCA Coach of the Year Clinic and created the MFCA All-Star Football Camp. The MFCA statewide Coach of the Year award was named after Swanson in 2010. He is a member of the Minnesota High School Football Coaches Association Hall of Fame, the Minnesota High School Athletic Directors Hall of Fame, the Minnesota State Minor League Football Hall of Fame, and the Patrick Henry High School Hall of Fame. Swanson, who succumbed to cancer on September 15, 2009, is survived by his wife, Barbara, his son Scott, an '85 grad, and his daughter, Leslie.
I told the boys after Donnie's funeral that Donnie invented friendship. I don't think anybody had that knack of bringing friends together. I just felt a big hole in my own life when Donnie left because we had stayed, friends for so long. Those are valuable times.